Good afternoon, everybody. So I decided to go live for a quick second with this message. I was waiting on a package to arrive today and went to my mailbox mid-meditation, and there was excuse the dog in the background. She's got an attitude because we're not playing. But I went to my mailbox to get a package, and I had two packages. I wasn't expecting two. I was only expecting one, but my second package was a package that I had received from my Awo, Olafemi the Oracle. You can find him on Facebook and TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. But he sent me a whole bag of bitter cola and cola nut. That's essential to my spiritual journey. And I was like a kid in a candy store. I could not wait to get it open. Mind you, I'm in the middle of meditation. So I decided to pull me a piece of a bitter cola out and soak it in some gin while I finished my meditation. Once I finished my meditation, I decided to go ahead and start eating it. And at first it was firm. It was hard to bite. And I was like, ooh, I should have let that soak a little longer. And then something said, nope, bite it again. So I bit it a second time and it snapped. And it was like a sensation of satisfaction was sent to my brain. And so as I chewed it, there was this unexpected sweetness. Bitter cola is not sweet. It's very bitter. And I continued to chew it slowly, just enjoying it. The more I chewed it, the more it became fibrous. And then the bitter started to set in. And it hit me. Out of nowhere, it just hit me. You can't have sweetness without bitterness. You can't have light without dark. You can't have truth without facing lies. Life works the same way. We teach our children as they're growing up that for every action, there's a reaction. For every choice, there's a consequence, whether it's good or whether it's bad. Growth is no different. Just because you're on a spiritual path doesn't mean every day will be roses. It means you learn to balance. And then my mind started going to making lemonade. Lemons are bitter. They're sour. Sugar is sweet. But when you put them together, it creates something that's satisfying, nourishing, refreshing. And I had to be honest with myself. This cycle that I'm in at the current moment, when I started my journey back in 2021, I had a zeal that you could not break. I was reading everything I could get my hands on every single day. I'm already a bookworm by nature, and I read 5 books at a time. But during this time, I was on a quest to find an anchor. So I read everything that I could get my hands on as it pertained to my spiritual journey. Sun up to sundown. It didn't matter. I was reading. My head was in a book. Somewhere along the way, I got comfortable. I stopped being diligent. I stopped having that zeal to understand the why, the how come. How does it fit and pertain to me? I forgot that. I got comfortable and life started lifing. Every distraction that was sent my way, I let it be my main focal point. It didn't mean I lost interest in what I was trying to discover and learn. I just became lax in the learning process. I stopped having that zeal. I stopped wanting to further my understanding about who I was and how I came to be and the wind that propelled me forward to begin with. I let the distractions of everyday life be my focal point. That's human. I'm human. You're human. We're all human. But we're also spiritual beings having a very human experience. It doesn't make you anything less or anything more than anybody who walks the earth. You can have distractions. You can be lackadaisical. You can take days off as long as you return to what's important. And that's the message. Keep going, even if distractions pop up. We're not linear beings. Life happens. We have children, we have parents, we have family, we have jobs. So things are going to happen that brings our attention away from the things that truly matter. As long as you return to what matters. Delayed does not mean denied. It just means that right now what you're wanting can't make its way in because you're being distracted. The messages can't come to you because you're being blocked. The abundance that you're asking for, whether it be money, whether it be happiness, whether it be love, whether it be a new home, a car, nothing can make its way in if you are not balanced. As long as we stay steady and moving forward and doing it without fear, without angst, without feeling like you have to get it right. Move. Don't stay stagnant. Don't stay stuck. Whatever it is you're dreaming of, whatever it is you're thinking of, whatever it is that you want to make happen and come true, follow that. Share it with those you love, with those you trust, and share it with those that you don't know, because your story may help somebody. Who you are may be a light for somebody in need. Move without fear, remove without judgment, and trust the process. It's hard to trust the process when you're used to being in control. And for me, I am relinquishing control. I have a hard time with that because I'm a person who likes to control and be in control of everything that happens around me. That's when I feel stable. But the universe has a way of shaking things up and making you feel uncomfortable to see if you're really ready for the things that you asked for and if you're going to trust the process. So I have to move without fear and I have to move without judgment. And even if you do judge me, that's your problem. That's not mine. I'm sharing this because it was hard for me to go live. It's hard for me to share my story, to tell the things that are important. So if you're listening to this, if this message hits you in your gut and your mind responds in kind, this is what I was looking for, then this is for you. Move without fear, remove without hesitation. We move with the sense of it doesn't have to be perfect. Life's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. You don't need to be perfect. You just move.